So once again, good morning, students. Yeah, we'll continue with this chapter. All those who have not attended the online classes, and even someone has missed the online classes, they can go through this video. So we have this chapter, I Want Something in a Cage. So yesterday we talked about Mr. Purcell, and I told you how he looks like. He's a small fussy man. Fussy means a person who's very particular about things. That is called fussy. He's got a stomach like a melon, and his eyes are like owls because he's wearing glasses, that is spectacles. So now we move on to the chapter. Each morning, that is page number 37. Each morning when the routine, now we're talking about his routine, his daily routine, what he used to do every day when he comes to the shop. Each morning when the routine of opening his shop was completed, it was the proprietor. Proprietor means the owner. Custom, it is daily routine to perch. Perch is to sit on a high stool. A stool is kind of a chair without a back. Like you have stool, you must be aware of it. Behind the counter, and every shop has got a counter, and he used to sit on his stool behind the counter and unfold his morning paper, that is newspaper. And he starts reading the newspaper and digest the day's news, and he reads everything in the newspaper. As he read, he would smirk. See, when you're reading something, you make different kinds of expressions. As he read, he would smirk. Smirk is smile. Frown. Frown is when you narrow your eyebrows, that is make faces. Reflectively purse his lips. Purse his lips means when you bite your lips, when you bite your lower lip with your upper teeth, that is called purse his lips. And knowingly lift his eyebrows. Nod. Nod is shaking your head in grave agreement. Grave is serious. So what I'm telling you is smirk is smile, frown is when you eyebrows, when you move your eyebrows and when you're thinking, and purse his lips is when you bite your lips. So as he is reading the newspaper, these are the different expressions which come to his face. He used to read everything, even advice to the lovelorn. Lovelorn means who have lost their love, and the detailed columns of advertisements. So when he sits in his shop on his stool, he used to go through the newspaper and read everything that was in it, whether it is advertisements, whether it is any advice. It was a rough day. Rough day here, it means the weather. When the weather is not good, that is called a rough day. A strong wind blew against the high plated glass windows, and there was a strong wind coming from the outside. Smoke filmed the wintry cities. Smoke here means fog, mist. As you know, even in your town, even in Tehri, आपके शहर में, when it is winters, there is a lot of smog, there is a lot of fog, there is a lot of mist. Filmed here means covered the city. So it is winters, the weather is not good, and the mist has covered the whole city. Moving on to the next page. The air was grey with thick frost. Frost, you know, pala, when the water freezes during winters, that is called frost. So the weather is not good, that is what we have understood. Till now what we have understood is his daily routine. He used to come to his shop, open his shop, sit on a stool, read the newspaper in detail and make different expressions with his face as he read different kinds of news. Having completed his usual task, Mr. Purcell again mounted the high stool and unfolded his morning paper. And again he used to start reading the paper. He adjusted his glasses. Glasses is here his specs, and glanced at the daily headlines. At the day's headline, that is newspaper headlines. Chirping and squeaking and mewing vibrated all around him, and there are again different kinds of sound because he's got a pet shop, and in his pet shop there are different kinds of animals, and these animals are making different kinds of sounds. Yet Mr. Purcell heard it no more than he would have heard the monotonous ticking of a familiar clock. But Mr. Purcell is not aware of these sounds. Why? because he is used to it. He listens to this sound day in and day out, every day. So for him, these sounds are not disturbing. It is like the clock, the sound of the clock, tick, 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 which we are not normally not aware of because it is ticking the whole time. So there was a bell over the door that jingled. Jingled is the sound of the bell is called jingle. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. You must have heard that Christmas jingle. There was a bell over the door that jingled whenever customer entered. So there was a bell in the door, and whenever any customer entered, the bell used to make a jingling sound. This morning, however, for the first time, Mr. Purcell could recall, it failed to ring. But today, the customer came in, but the bell did not ring. Why? Because the weather is very bad and there's a lot of wind blowing outside. Simply he glanced is to look at something, and there was a stranger standing just inside the door. And when he looked up, he saw a stranger, a customer, standing just inside the door, as if he had come out of thin air, as he have materialized or come out of thin air. Suddenly there's a customer in his shop because he didn't realize him entering the shop. उसको पता ही नहीं चला कि कब वो आया. The storekeeper here means Mr. Purcell, slid off his stool. He got off his stool, that is, he was sitting on the stool and he got off his stool. From the first instance, he knew instinctively, unreasonably, that the man hated him. And when he looked at the stranger, he could understand instinctively, naturally, that this person does not like him, that the stranger who has come to his shop does not like him. But out of habit, he rubbed his hands, put his hands together, and quickly together rubbed his hands, smiled because he is the owner of the shop and he is welcoming the customer, although he knows that this stranger does not like him. Good morning, he beamed his smile. What can I do for you? So he says, good morning. क्या कर सकता हूं आपके लिए? What can I do for you? So he is welcoming the stranger to his shop and asking him what does he want from his shop. So this is, first part we have read. So what we have read till now is that the description of Mr. Purcell, his daily routine, and there's a stranger which has just entered his shop. So we'll continue with this chapter in the next video. Thank you all of you and have a nice day. Take care.